Hopefully everybody get the notification. We're doing this live today. Hey everybody, I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to wait for a few people to come on before I begin the daily vibration. And we going to, hopefully the notification went out. I'm actually trying to do a dual recording on Instagram. I'm getting my Instagram game up, y'all. So I'm learning how to work Instagram because I've mastered YouTube. All right, so we're waiting for a few more people to join before I begin. I'm not going to be on here too long. We're just going to tap into the daily vibration. Welcome everybody. All right, happy, what is today? Tuesday to y'all. Happy Tuesday. Hey Jay, how are you, my love? Welcome. So, while I'm waiting for y'all to jump on, we're going to do the daily vibration today. I tried recording it like a couple of times and that did not work. So I figured I'd come on live and do the 4 elements for you guys. Okay. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I want to say like keeping it real Tuesday. Okay. New thing is that I recently opened a new Instagram channel. So it's going to be For Your Inner Voice on Instagram. So you guys can come on over to Instagram and follow me. Okay. So it's going to be For Your Inner Voice on Instagram. Oh, wow. I don't know, y'all. Okay. This is not working. I got to figure out how to, oh, boom, here we go. Okay. I was trying to figure out how to do live on Instagram, y'all. Maybe I can do record on Instagram. Okay, so let's tap into this. All right, so welcome to the channel, my lovelies. Welcome. All right, so we're doing your sun, we're doing your moon, we're doing your rising, and we're doing your Venus. All right, so if you are an empath, if you are a light worker, if you are just seeking spiritual growth, spiritual guidance, if you're into signs and symbols, if you just want some encouragement, some motivation, you may be able to find something. If you know that there's some shit going on and you can't quite put your finger on it, you may be able to find something here. Keep in mind that energy is fluid, okay? So I'm dual recording today. I'm dual recording on Instagram and on YouTube, right? So you can follow me on Instagram at the number 4, Your Inner Voice, all right? All right, so let's get into this. Keep in mind that you are supposed to master not just your zodiac sign, but you're also supposed to master all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel, okay? All righty, so let's check this out. We're starting off with the wonderful fire energy, y'all, because we're in Sagittarius season. Now that the sun is in Sagittarius season, this is all about your perception. Hey, Jasmine, how are you doing today, my love? Reminder, you can follow me on Instagram at the number 4, Your Inner Voice. Okay, same name as the channel. You can find me on Instagram. I'm actually live right now. I created that today, y'all. So I'm about to master my Instagram game. All right. Okay. So we got fire energy. That is going to be Sagittarius. That is going to be Leo. That is also going to be Aries. Okay. If you are not a fire sign, you can apply this particular element to areas in your life where you may need to take action. This may be areas in your life where you may need movement. This may be areas in your life where you feel super intuitive or you need to trust your intuition. This can also represent, passion or lust, just depending on your situation. So apply the energy where it needs to be. Okay. All right. So you guys got the 4 of fire popping up with the 8 of ear. Okay. Instagram, YouTube. All right. So if we're talking about this energy today, you have situations for some of you where you feel like you're trapped, okay? This is also maybe something to do with your self-confidence that you may have to tap out of or tap into, okay? Some of you may actually be afraid to take the action that you need, especially when it comes to areas of your life that's going to create more abundance, okay? This could be in a relationship. This could be in a marriage. This could be anything that you give a lot of commitment to, okay? Especially heartfelt commitment, okay? Now, what I want to say is if you are giving a lot of energy to something, especially a marriage or a relationship or something that should be bringing in peace and abundance. Whatever you're committed to, you may want to pay attention to whatever illusions is going on that you have created. Okay, that's going to be important. All right, so AKA you might want to pay attention to any gaslighting or any type of love bombing. Okay. Okay. Then you got the 9 of Earth here popping up, that this is really about you being able to enjoy the energy of things that you've put in. Somebody here, however, may still be holding on to past shit. This is why you can't enjoy. This is why you can't enjoy it. You got 9 of Earth and you got 5 of Fire, but 5 of Air, but this is showing up in reverse. Okay. So with the 9 of Earth energy, usually with the 9 of Earth energy, this is usually you're supposed to get back something for your investment. This is you really being able to be grateful for the things that you've, invested in, the time that you've put into this relationship, the commitment, right? Hey, Tanya, sweetie. How are you? How was your birthday? Because we just had that Scorpio season, right? So some of you may have been putting in a lot of energy and a lot of time into something, right? And now you're questioning, am I getting my just rewards? Okay. You may need to spend some time alone. All right. This is definitely where you're going to find success, being able to spend the time alone so you can regroup. Okay. The 5 of Air is definitely holding on to some type of past resentment that you might have to either communicate. Okay. Get that out, or you may either want to resolve it on the inside. Be mindful not to make any choices where you're doing things too emotionally or where you're doing things to get a reaction. Okay. Review everybody's motives in this situation, especially your own. Don't move just because you want somebody to react or you want to see what a person is going to do. That's not going to work for you in this season. Okay. Any movement that you should be doing, it should be to create balance. All right. This is root chakra energy. Root chakra energy is what's grounding you. This is what's keeping you connected, okay, to family, to money, to fear, okay, to anxiety, all right? So this is where you got to balance your emotions, okay, aka maybe your right brain activity with your left brain activity, your logic, okay? Sometimes you have to tell your feelings how to feel in any given situation, all right? Emotional wellness, okay, as well as mental wellness is really going to be key as we're shifting through this energy. I want to say for the next 15 to 18 months, okay? Now, that date wasn't me. That was spirit. The next 15 to 18 months, and I don't know what's going on in the chart, but I heard that very clearly. 15 to 18 months, you definitely want to tap into your emotional and mental wellness, okay? This means that you can lie to everybody else, but it does not make sense to lie to yourself, okay? Hey, Kim is on the line. Kim Warner is in the building, all right? Okay, so you guys can definitely make sure that you follow me on Instagram, okay? I just created a new Instagram account so I can just keep all of the inspirational stuff separate from the music stuff, all right? So you can follow me on Instagram at the number 4, Your Inner Voice, all right? We got a couple of classes coming up too, all right? I got my Trust in Your Intuition class coming up on Saturday. Me and Kim are going to be doing a live tomorrow. And then Nye and I are going to be doing a live next Tuesday. Okay. These are going to be geared towards real life, real shit, real situations, and giving you tips as well as maybe different ways that you can resolve solutions healthily in your relationships to actually manifest the experiences that you want. Okay. All right. Now, emotional wellness, and I guess you guys are going to hear me repeat this over and over again, right? Emotional wellness and mental wellness is going to be key. We're now collectively in an energy right now. If you don't know yourself, you're going to be easily triggered and easily directed. Okay. So whoever is holding you hostage emotionally right now, right? Whoever's holding you hostage emotionally right now is controlling you. You need to know that whoever's holding you emotionally hostage is controlling you. So whether or not that's your shadow side because you haven't dealt with aspects of yourself that you need to, whether or not that is the codependency that you're having in relationships because you're either being an enabler or you haven't really resolved the issues within yourself, or you're just giving more of yourself than you need to and then calling yourself a victim, right? Whatever it is, you need to be honest about where you are in this season. That's going to be key, okay? Now, we're going to jump on over into the air energy. Now, air energy is Gemini. That would be Libra. That is also going to be Aquarius's energy. All right. So let me just talk about some of the aspects of all three of these energy right here, because I think the air energy is going to play a big role right now. Okay. Air energy, or the air element, represents your mental and your spiritual thinking. Okay. Now, I got to be honest with you guys, really where the message is going right now with me. If you're just here to get a story on who's doing what, who's cheating, who's not cheating, when am I going to get my bills paid? When am I not going to get my bills paid? Am I going to get this job? Am I not going to get this job? I can read all of this in the cards for you here. All of that can come out in the cards, but that's not really helping you if you're still stuck in a emotional and mental loop that can literally walk you out of the things that you're trying to get. Okay. And I probably should have put the camera on this end also. Okay. So your mental and emotional wellness is going to be key. So air energy is going to be very important as we're moving through this 15 to 18 months. Okay. Gemini is going to play a really key role in this energy. Gemini rules communication. We're talking about Mercury's energy here. Okay. So we're talking about communication, not just the communication that you're having with other people, but most importantly, the communication that you're having with yourself. That's going to be key. All right. Internal dialogue and internal mental conversation or mental loops. You're going to have to pay attention to that as we're moving throughout this energy. Okay. When it comes to the Libra energy, this is where it's important because you're going to have to stop lying to yourself. Balance is going to be key because, I'm going to be real, because, sometimes Libras can lie their ass off. Right. Libras are like peace at any cost. And if it means lying to your ass so I can have some fucking peace, then that is what it's going to be. Right. So I got to say to you guys, right, with that Libra energy, as we're moving through this air energy, don't lie. Listen, don't lie to yourself. Lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself as we're moving through this energy, okay? When it comes to the Aquarius energy, it's going to be important for you to trust what you know, but know that you don't know everything. Things are still constantly unfolding and evolving, all right? I took a second to break this energy down to you guys because this is important. Even though you're not a Gemini, even though you're not a Libra, and even though you're not an Aquarius, I promise you, this particular energy is going to play a major role in the unfoldment of the next 18 to 15 months. Okay. A lot of what you're seeing right now, especially in the collective media, is air energy. That's communication. All right. So be mindful of that. All right. Pay attention to your communication, especially within those three aspects. All right. Now, getting into the element of the air signs. Now that you know, and I just gave you a whole breakdown of how you can move through this energy. Hey, Angela, how are you, my love? Now that I gave you, hey, Aisha, how are you, my love? Now that I gave you guys a breakdown of how you can utilize that air element and why that is going to be important, okay? You need to know this also, okay? You need to know this. It is important for you to watch who you're having conversations with at the top of your day and at the end of your night, okay? So at your dusk and your dawn, all right? So watch your conversations before you go to bed at night, and you want to watch your conversations when you wake up in the morning. Your first conversation in the morning should not be a conversation of agitation or irritation built on fear. I'm telling y'all right now, okay? You're protecting your mental and your emotional bodies right now, okay? You're going to have to do that, okay? Now, we're also stepping into a time where you're going to have to balance all 12 of your chakras, not just the 7 chakras that's within the body. You're also going to have to be able to balance those outer core chakras too, okay? And we'll get into that, all right? And I'm going to go deeper in that on my chakra class, all right? Because there's not just 7 chakras. There's 7 main chakras in your body, but there are also chakra portals outside of your body, okay? So Air elements. You got the Four of Air popping up with the Strength card today. Okay. Four of Air popping up with the Strength card. All right. Now, let me just say something right now. When the Four of Energy comes into place, I like to call this like my come to Buddha moment. You come to Jesus. You come to Allah. You come to higher self. You come to Nirvana. Like whatever you label this aspect of how you get to your place of wholeness. All right. And I'm not even talking about peace. Right. My new thing on peace is this, right? You know, like when you get a piece here and you get a piece there and you get a piece there, that's a whole bunch of pieces, right? I don't want pieces. I want wholeness, right? So if you take all of the peace, everything that you've learned, okay, all of the stillness that you've had to go through. And when I say stillness, I'm talking about all of maybe the lows that you've had to go through, the bottoms that you've had to go through, and learn how you become stronger in those times, right? Then all of that peace that you would have collected in those heavy times, you can now apply those to your wholeness, where you don't have to be so moved when things are not working out the way you think they should in the natural, right? So for the air element or the air signs, Four of Air is all about you getting quiet and thinking. This is your come to Buddha, come to Allah, come to Jesus. Okay, take a break, mental break. All right. This is about you being able to allow the time for you to think before you react to any given situation. For some of you, straight up meditation is going to be key here. Okay. Now, you want to be mindful about what you're meditating on. All right. Mindful meditation or focused meditation is really the order of the day, which means sometimes you're going to have to tell your brain what to think and when to think it. Okay. Now, be mindful as you're in this state, my wonderful air signs. If you're tapping into this air element, you don't want to get caught up with the lower vibrational self-talk. You don't want to get caught up in the mental loop of lack, okay? Because you got the Strength card popping up here with this energy, okay? And the Strength card is saying that step into your self-confidence, right? Release whatever judgments you have built up on you or anybody else. All right. Now, this is a good time for me to get into levels. All right. Let me give y'all a spiritual tip here about levels. Right. This is why you don't judge anybody on their walk, right? You can start off at level 1 with somebody on this spiritual quest, and y'all make it to level 2, level 3 together. Y'all, did a few meditations. Now y'all know how to get in the Zen place together, and then this person and you get to level 4. But in level 4, they lost their job. In level 4, lost their marriage. Maybe even lost a parent, a pet, whatever, right? And they had some hurdles to go over, but you made it to level 5. You had, you've overcome. You may not have had so much heartache at level 4, right? You made it to level 5. You made it to level 6. It took your friend a little while to get up to the level 6 where they're now recouped and now they're in Zen mode, right? Now you're at level 6 and now you're experiencing some heartache, some turbulation, right? And now you're stuck at level 6, but your friend is now able to make it to level 7 and level 8 based on their experiences in level 4. This is why you don't judge anybody in their spiritual experiences. This is why you don't hold grudges. This is why you learn to forgive. This is why you go back and you take the mistakes that you've had to learn. Okay. In our executive coaching class today, we talked about accountability. And since my dad passed away, I got to be honest with you. Procrastination is one of the things that I struggle with. Okay. Let me rewind. Cancel. Procrastination is one of the things that I have now mastered. Okay. And because I am very skilled at studying myself as a self-alchemist, one of the things that I do is I look and I see at how procrastination can creep in, right? And for me, procrastination can creep in from an aspect of trying to be perfect, okay? From an aspect of everything has to be aligned and there can't be any imperfections, right? That's just another way how procrastination creeps into me, right? I also know that I work very well when things are in order, when things are calendarized, right? So what I'm saying to you today is I had to utilize that strength because I work well in detail. In order for me to stop being a procrastinator, in order for me to master procrastination, what I have to do, put shit on the calendar. because I am a detail-oriented person. So the same shadow aspect, right? Because my perfection will want to keep me from doing things. Now that I have checked myself from that aspect, hey, Lori, now that I've checked myself from that aspect, I'm now able to take the fact that I know I can procrastinate and take the fact that I know I'm detail-oriented and utilize those two things to make them work for me, right? So no longer waiting to do things. Now it's doing things immediately, right? No longer not asking for help when I need it, because we all need help at some time, right? And no longer not calendaring things or putting things on the list, because if the shit ain't on the calendar and it ain't on the list, it ain't getting done, okay? So be mindful as we're moving through this energy. You're going to have to take the time to pull back, and you're going to have to take the time to figure out where within you, right, you need the adjustments, not so much out externally. And then you find your strength, you find your confidence from within, you release your judgments from within. All right, you know, apply forgiveness and compassion to yourself. Sometimes it's easier for us to give it to other people, but it's not as easy for us to give it to ourselves. Okay. Ace of Water is also popping up, clarifying this energy. Ace of Water is all about you coming into a place of that emotional balance and wholeness that you need. Okay. For some of you, this is straight up falling in love. There's some of you, this is your relationships coming to another place because you've taken the time out to relax, to do that self inventory of what needed to be adjusted as far as your confidence is concerned. For a lot of you, once you take the time to pull back and reevaluate, this can also mean, as far as you're concerned, mentally and spiritually, there is a like an upgrade or an ascension. Your intuition has now stepped into another level. Okay. And I gotta say, for some of you, this is also manifesting a physical home. Okay. Hey, Shell Bell, how are you? For some of you, this is full manifestation of a physical home. Okay. For some of you, you're going to have to get your visualization game on point. Okay. All right. Remember, whoever controls you emotionally controls you mentally also. Okay. Now, whoever controls you mentally controls you emotionally. Whoever you're giving or whatever you're giving headspace to or emotions to, okay, is what's going to be manifesting in your life. All right. All right. So like I was saying, I started a new Instagram page. We're going to jump on over to the wonderful Earth energy right now. I started a new Instagram page, the number 4, your inner voice. All right. You guys can hop on over there and join me. All right. I'm going to be doing Instagram lives with Nye and Kim and some other people. And the goal is emotional wellness. Okay. Jasmine, can you put up the information so if anybody has any questions on any of the leadership classes, they can take that. Yeah, if I could be really honest with you, all right? Earth energy is going to be Capricorn's energy, it's going to be Virgo's energy, and it's also going to be Taurus energy, right? If I can be honest with you, we're in a season right now where it's going to be important for you to be the leader of your own life. Okay. So on that platform, Interfaith Wealth Builders, we're really dealing with leadership's leaders, meaning you being able to become the leader of your own life. Okay. You have leaders that are made to be out on the forefront, and then you just have leaders that are made to lead their own and control their own life. All right. When you're dealing with Earth energy, and I'm going to get into why leadership is important, especially within this Earth energy, right? When you're dealing with Earth energy, we're dealing with the aspect of Capricorn that creates foundation, right? This is the detail oriented. This is where the order and the structure comes in. Hey, Heem. This is where the order and the structure comes in, is within the Capricorn energy, okay? And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is known as the timekeeper, right? And do you know that you can manipulate and you can bend space and time? Literally, you literally can manipulate and bend space and time. All right. I want to also say, when you're also dealing with the aspect of the energy from the aspect of a Virgo, that energy is all about being analytical. This is not just being analytical from the place of learning how to serve yourself, but also learning how to serve others, and learning how to serve others from the place of you being the best And no, cancel that. I don't even like using the word best, but you being you, right? You being you. And because you don't always know the true value of you, we put on a lot of faces and a lot of costumes, right? Now, when you come into the energy of Taurus, right? Taurus energy is all about determination. A lot of people may say, Taurus people can be very conceited, very luxurious. They can also be very superficial. But the energy of Taurus can also be very supportive, very stable if it's matured well, right? So when you're dealing with earth energy, if you're not a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, how you master this energy would be along those three aspects, right? Learning how to master your time and your energy and bring structure and order into your life as you see fit, right? Learning how to analyze situations, not just from a perspective of how you can gain, but how the people around you can also benefit, right? And then learning how, from the aspect of a Taurus, right, to bring in that stable energy and know that you are entitled to luxury. You are, but you don't have to step on anyone to get it, and you can be determined where everybody can eat. Okay. Now, with that being said, earth energy is going to be important for you to understand, as well as earth element is going to be important for you to understand that you're creating things from internally and then they're unfolding externally. If you're trying to manifest anything at this season right now and you don't think you're worthy of it and you don't think that you can have it, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be drawn to you. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here. I'm just telling you how this energy is moving. All right. Your mental and your emotional and your spiritual has to line up. Okay. What you speak, what you feel, what you perceive, they are going to have to line up. This is the holy trinity of manifestation. We're talking about heart chakra, Cancer Leo energy, right? We're talking about throat chakra. That's Gemini's energy, right? Throat chakra, that's pure Gemini's energy, y'all. Okay. Now, when we're talking about third eye energy, now we're talking about energy of Aries, that I am energy. Okay. I really want you to understand this. You are not going to be able to create and manifest anything if these three energy systems are not in sync. All right. If they're not in sync. All right. Which is so interesting because the first card out is defend your belief systems. This is 7 of fire energy. Now, just so you know, the number 7 is a very powerful number because it still goes back to inner. Everything is inner. Everything is coming from the end. That's perfect union with yourself and the heavens. Okay. 7 of fire saying that you're going to have to defend your beliefs and your decisions in this season. You're going to have to stand your ground. Right? Why? Things have changed. We're now in a season of completion. This is the world card. If you are still trying to do things the old way, right, in this new energy, excuse my French, but you're fucked. Let me repeat that. Okay. And this is for the earth elements as well as the earth signs. Okay. If you are not a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, you are going to apply this message to the physical realm. This is the house, the car, the bills, the job, the family, the relationships, anything in your physical realm. Okay. Let me repeat this. Okay. If you are still trying to do things the old way, you are fucked. Okay. Now, I want to say this. What you will have to do is to defend your belief system and your decisions, right? But if you're defending, oh shit, you need to know that you're going to be fucked. Okay. Do you know what they say insanity is? They say insanity, and by they, there's a quote, famous quote, right? Insanity is you attempting to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's insanity. Right? So if you are standing in your belief systems, if you're standing in your decisions, and if you are actually doing what needs to be done from the inner, like, and I want to say also living with a space of gratitude is going to be important in this season. So don't look at what you don't have. Look at what you have. Look at what you've manifest, right? You got the Ace of Water popping up here. That's emotional balance. And this is once again spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment. Okay. Yep. Heem said you already fucked. What's going on in the energy right now? And let me just say this right here. Okay. I am quite aware that my message right off the back has not been for everybody. I'm quite aware that this channel is not for everybody. I'm quite aware that this platform is not for everybody. I am quite aware of those who have a voice will hear. I am quite aware that I do not do readings the same as every other reader here. Okay. I am quite aware of that. Right. What I am saying, however, is if you are looking outside of yourself for anyone to give you the answer, the correct answer, the right answer, okay, as he would have just put it, you are already fucked. Okay. Whoever controls you emotionally, controls you mentally, controls what you do, where you spend your money, where you go, where you don't go, when you leave the house, when you don't leave your house, you know. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay. Okay. So earth energy, defend your beliefs, stand your ground. Okay. You want to choose your battles, honey. You know, yeah. Why are you arguing with somebody, right, that is still locked up in? Why are you okay? So this is what you're gonna have to do. Earth signs. Listen to me. You do not have to defend your belief systems to anybody if they don't agree with you. All right. Pick and choose your battles. Defend what you feel you must, but if you are trying to argue with a Christian over why you practice spirituality versus Christianity, or if you are a Christian trying to explain to someone why you practice Christianity versus Hinduism, you understand what I'm saying? You like honestly, like whatever route anybody needs to take to get them where they need to go in this season, honey, just make sure at least you got a route, right? And everybody is not going to get to the level that you are. So you need to understand that. All right. Like is attracting like in this season, and you don't have to spend your time forcing your belief systems on people. And also when you make promises with this earth energy, you want to make sure that you are not just doing making promises that are undelivered. We talked about that today too in our class today. Yeah, if you're not going to deliver in this season, okay, just don't commit to things that you're not going to deliver in this season. All right. Yeah. And pay attention, because some of you could be getting information that may not be delivered with coof. They may not have no manners. Okay. When this news comes in. So you want to just be mindful of that. All right. All right. So overall earth energy is you cannot be doing things the old. Everything has changed. Defend your belief in your decisions, but you want to pick and choose your battles wisely. All right. This is completion. This is graduation season, and ain't everybody getting a certificate this time around. Okay. So be mindful about that, as well as not to make promises that you cannot deliver. Okay. All right. So last but not least, we are going to go into the water signs. Okay. So water energy, which is another energy that you're going to have to pay attention to for the next 18 to 15 months. We're talking about Scorpio's energy. We're talking about Cancer's energy, and we're talking about Pisces energy. Okay. Now, when it comes to Scorpio's energy is meant for you to be able to take that energy and then be able to use that as transformation in your life, right? You got Cancer's energy, which taps you into the depths of how you really feel, right? Then you got Pisces energy, which brings in that understanding. All right. So even if you're not any one of these particular signs, this is how you're going to utilize the elements of that energy. Okay. Remember, I keep explaining to you guys that you got to master, right? Not just your sun sign. You got to master that whole wheel, that whole zodiac wheel. Okay. So once again, Scorpio brings in the transformation, the change that you need. Okay. Pisces brings in the understanding. Okay. And Cancer is going to connect you to the feeling of a thing. And why is that important? Because I keep telling y'all, whoever controls you emotionally controls your life. Right. Okay. So if you are not a water sign, this energy is your feelings, your emotions. Okay. Yeah, Lori said everything has changed. Yeah, yeah, Lori, you're right. You're right. I can't even listen to certain music like I used to. It's just not the season, right? Okay, so my wonderful water elements, you got the strength card popping up in reverse. So this could be linked to unforgiveness. This could be linked to you judging yourself. So some self-doubt, okay? Or maybe even you judging others is what I'm picking up also. All right. Then you have the unity card, or what we would consider to be the Hierophant card, showing up in reverse. All right. This is where you got to be mindful again, because with that in reverse, it's kind of like watch your traditions, watch the things where you place value to, watch who you place value in, or what you place value in. Okay, that's going to be important. Okay. A lot of you could be placing your confidence and your value in things or people or situations that you really shouldn't. So you're going to have to watch that. Okay, this is actually to change some things. That inner strength is linked to you being able to release judgment. Okay, forgive. This is asking you to watch who you put your strength in. Okay, it may be time for you to find some new mentors. It may be time for you to maybe find a new support group. Okay, and maybe listen. If you're in a situation where there's no growth and no expansion, you need to reevaluate some stuff. And let me just say right now, the water energy right across the board, all you have is major arcana cards. You got the Hermit and the Magician card. So they ask you to look at yourself and know that you have the power. You got everything. You have everything that you need to make anything that you want come true. This is going to require quiet time, though, meditation time. This is going to require you tapping into maybe some spiritual teachings, whether that's YouTubing, whether that's you listening to, podcasting, whether that's you recording yourself. Okay. Whatever the self-discovery is about you getting to know thyself is going to be required. Okay. Now, what I do want to say within this energy, my wonderful water signs, or if you're tapping into the water element, this is how this works. As the emotions pop up, don't try to suppress them. You want to ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why does this hurt? Okay. Instead of saying, oh, that bitch hurt my feelings. Oh, shit. That was rude, right? Ask yourself, wow, why did that hurt? Why did that sting? Find out what a sting and the hurt is connected to, and then you deal with that. When you deal with that, then the sting of the hurt that may be triggered or may have been triggered by other people, right? You can heal that. So that way it don't hurt no more. That way you don't have to take on somebody else's projection anymore. That way you don't have to keep replaying the mental negative loop about yourself anymore. Okay, you got everything, but they're saying you, honey, you're gonna have to look at yourself. You're gonna have to embrace yourself. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this Hermit and this Magician card because I am stepping into bigger things, greater things. And sometimes when you are stepping into bigger and greater things, right? Your FATE, right? I'm not talking about FAITH, right? I'm not talking about that, right? I'm talking about FATE, right? That type of fate lets you know that it ain't no if this is going to happen, you know. It ain't even a matter of when this is going to happen. It's already a matter of it's all done. It's done, right? A lot of time people, you know, you come and you get a reading and you get a session. And I may say to you, okay, I see this unfolding, I see that unfolding, but you got to take EPS. You got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to do this before you can get here, right? And then you circle back for your next appointment a month or two later, right? And you want to know why this didn't happen, why that didn't happen, and why this didn't happen, right? But did you take steps that step over there, this step down here that you needed to take? Did you forgive? Did you go into your shadow side? Did you deal with why you were triggered? Did you deal with your triggers? Did you ask yourself why you feel the way you feel, right? Did you apologize, right? Did you own your shit, right? Did you do the necessary steps that you needed to do to get the outcome that you wanted? Let me explain something to you right now, right? There got to be an exchange of something. You're not going to get. That's like energy don't work like that. Positive, negative. There has to be a give and take. So you can't get to the other side, or you can't get through things without going through it. You got it, you know, you don't have to observe and look at yourself. That's going to be necessary. Okay. All right. So there we go. I did all 4 elements. Right off the back, I gotta say, water energy, y'all have a lot of major changes going on in your life. And if you are not a water sign, just emotionally, there could be a lot of emotional changes going on in your life. And this is just, along the collective, right? This is just along the collective. Okay. I'm not going to deal here on this channel about just like all of the fuckery that people do in life, like the cheating, the hating. If I'm not helping you learn how to get past that stuff, I don't feel like I'm doing what I'm here to do, right? It's okay for us to talk about the haters. It's okay for us to talk about the cheating. It's okay for us to talk about those things, right? However, if you don't get past those things, how are you really going to live and experience the healthiness and the wholeness, right? If you don't get past those things, you invite those things into your new situation, in your current relationship, in your current experience, all right? So the order of the day, I got to be honest with y'all, for the next 15 to 18 months, you're going to have to gear up mentally and emotionally, all right? So we're talking about definitely heavy air energy, okay? Particularly Mercury, lots of communication going on, maybe even self-communication, all right? And I don't know, Kim, I don't know what's going on with the planets because I haven't looked, but I'm feeling Mercury energy. I'm also feeling Pluto's energy, and I'm hearing Uranus energy, as well as Saturn's energy. And Jupiter, for that expansion, is going to be coming to the forefront within the next 15 to 18 months. And I don't know what's going on. But heavy Mercury, Pluto, Uranus, and Saturn and Jupiter is what I'm picking up in my spirit, that we may need to watch. Now, on that note, I don't know if anybody got any questions. Oops, sorry. I don't know if anybody have any questions for me before I sign on off. I did, like I said, I did the vibration live today because it was giving me a problem to record it and upload it. So I did it live today. All right. Lori said she no longer eats. Certain things have changed in what she eats. I've find that too. Oh, okay. Thank you. Angela, I can do tomorrow. We can do same time tomorrow, Angela. So I'm confirming. You can consider this confirmation. Okay. So same place, same time tomorrow, Angela. Hey, Ingrid, how are you? Welcome to the community. Ingrid, I just did all 4 elements, so you can definitely do playback. Okay, you can definitely do playback. Okay, so let me just run down a few things. All right. I have started a new Instagram channel, okay, because the other one was linked more to my audio engineering. Because for those of you that don't know, I am a professional audio engineer, trained, spent a lot of money to learn how to be a producer, and gifted, I'm a writer. But so I'm gonna transition over from that page to my spiritual page, and you guys can find me on Instagram at the number 4 Your Inner Voice. The same YouTube name is the same Instagram name. Okay. And I also want to let you guys know, meditations are coming back. Meditations are coming back. The first meditation is going to be on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. And you will be receiving your link this week. So the first meditation is going to be on the 28th. Okay. And that is for the full moon in Gemini. Okay. And my Trust in Your Intuition and Communicating with Your Spiritual Guides class is going to be coming up. Next week, Kim Warner and I are going to be live. Okay. For those of you that don't know, Kim Warner is amazing. Okay. She mentors a lot of us here on my platform. All right. And she has launched a leadership platform. And this is all about helping you to become the best you. Okay. And I like to say I don't even really like using the best you term, so I'm going to cancel that. This platform is really about you being able to be you, okay? Not the best you, but be you, all right? At each and every one of our cores, we have a pure and beautiful essence. This is about you being able to find and reconnect with your essence, okay? Nothing is ever lost in the universe, all right? Jasmine, can you put up the information for interfaith wealth builders, okay? We're going to be having classes there. We're going to be doing workshops there, so you guys can come on over. There's several of us that teaches different classes from astrology. And let me just say this to you guys right here, okay? Now, this doesn't matter what walks of life you come from, whether it is you have a Christian background, a Muslim background, a Hindu, Hindu, whether you do Buddhism or you an atheist. This has nothing to do with that, okay? One of the things what I like about this platform is because, first of all, Kim came from the background of being a minister, right? And that background has allowed her to do the church thing, which I don't do. However, to teach you, not just based on what you're reading in the Bible, but how you can find astrology, numerology, okay, divination, and all that other stuff. This is why I love her. She can connect all of that stuff to the Bible and show you exactly, right, what you're reading, all right, as well as the history to show you that Jesus goes all the way back to other deities from other times, okay? So we're talking about Osiris type energy, okay? So having the connections to be connected to the Greek mythology leading up to the current Christian mythology, and then connecting it to you, the person, and how you can find you in the Bible as a Zodiac. And listen, okay? So on that platform, you guys can find all of that information over there. So I think, okay, I think Jasmine put it up. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, I'll be posting stuff of how you guys can get the information on Instagram, okay? Okay, so Ingrid says she watched some of the videos from the channel and she really loved it. Thank you. Can somebody put up Kim's channel? Only if you're on here, can you put up your channel? I think Ashley also has a channel. And Goddess, Galaxy Goddess has a channel. If you guys can put up your channel, because these are all areas of, I might not be able to tap into a different area. I could hear the message, and then I hear the message, and then Nye or only will be able to take the same message she's hearing also and articulate it on her channel as how it's coming through to her. All right. So this is all about self-empowerment. Okay. This is not about you being able to get caught up in anyone being your guru. This is you learning that you are your own guru. Okay. Okay. So Ashley posted her channel. I'm going to wait for Goddessy Galaxy or, okay. Goddessy Galaxy also posted Kim's channel. And also, I just want to let you also know, Kim is also has some masters in psychology, theology. So we're talking about somebody that's well versed, okay? Not from the background of how she can break down the church ins and out to you, and how systemically you don't have to be trapped in a system like that anymore, and how you can connect everything to you, okay? You just got to take responsibility. That's the key, right? You just got to take responsibility. Okay. I don't know if Nye is on, but if she's not, if somebody can post her channel also. Okay. And just so you know, so Kim does a lot of mental wellness video as well as relationship content. Okay. And I know she also does astrology content over there and connects it back to you. Ashley also does a lot of content based on you connecting and being honest and true to yourself, self-healing. Okay. Jasmine, the same thing, or Galaxy Goddess, the same thing. All right. Okay. So Nice channel is at the bottom. Goddessy Goddessy Galaxy posted that. Okay. All right, my love. I'm gonna hop on off. I'm going to pre-record tomorrow's daily vibration for you guys. Hopefully, it won't give me any problems. If it does, I will be back on live tomorrow around this time again. If it's giving me any problems, also, Kim and I are doing a video tomorrow. It's going to always be based around emotional and mental wellness. All right. And this information, we're gonna talk about real things, real relationships, real stories. Okay. Because I feel like if you've been through some stuff and you're trying to teach me how to get through some stuff, I would like to know how you got through the shit that you got through. Right. Yeah. So I just don't want you to read from a book. Like, tell me the steps that you take to accomplish what you did. Right. So that's what we're going to be doing, teaching you how to empower yourself and create your own experience. Okay. Yes, we are, my love. Angela, tomorrow 3:30. Okay. I am going to add it to the calendar right now that we are confirming, so that way I do not forget. Okay. All right, Angela. So we are good. Okay, my lovelies. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Okay. If you came in really late, you can do the playbacks. I broke down all of the elements for today. I also gave content on what you may need to know for the next 15 to 18 months. Hey, Nancy, just so you know, I saw your email and I will be responding. It was very heartfelt and I just didn't want to send you one sentence. Okay. So, but I did read it. And thank you, Nancy. Okay. Yeah. So I don't want to give you one sentence. One sentence would not, that's just not fair. It was a very beautiful email, and I want to take the time to, send one heartfelt back. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So once again, if you're interested in the meditation, I am back on the 28th. Okay. Happy holidays to you. Or if you celebrate the holidays, happy holidays to you. I think me and my babies might have pizza, y'all. Okay, so we might have pizza for Thanksgiving. I'm telling y'all, I just told y'all everything is brand new. If you're doing things the same, like in this climate, everything is brand new, y'all. Okay, so happy holidays. I'm gonna see y'all back here. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on Kim's platform or my platform tomorrow, but y'all will have access to that content. Okay, either on Instagram. I don't know how I'm gonna figure that out, right? But in the meantime, I'm gonna be back here again for Paid Forward Fridays. We're gonna be answering questions, and I will be back with any insight from spirit or any type of update that you may need to know energetically. Okay, watch the playback, y'all. I went into detail about what you need to know. All right, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. All right, and join me on Instagram. I created a new page. The number 4, your inner voice, is on Instagram also. All right. I am getting my Instagram game up. So you might find content on Instagram that you're not going to find on YouTube. And you might find content on YouTube that you may not find on Instagram. Okay. All right. I love you guys much. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see y'all in tomorrow's daily vibration, my loves. Bye, guys. Bye, Instagram.